Have you ever heard somebody say, my cutoff game is strong? I can cut anybody off at any time. Let me tell you whose cutoff game is stronger. God's. Because when He is bringing you into a new season, you will see that things, people, places, activities, desires, all of that starts getting cut off. The Lord is like, no more. I need to bring you way up higher. Meanwhile, you can't stay down there, or you can't stay over there, or you can't do this thing anymore. Your mind will begin to change. People will begin to fall off, whether it is by choice or by force. Sometimes God will allow you to continue dealing with people in a manner to where you know it's been time to part ways. But if you keep hanging around, it'll hurt you if you don't, and He has to separate you, because usually His separations require some tears. And even if He allows it to be gentle, it's okay to cry. There may be a work situation holding you back, and it just becomes unbearable and intolerable, and you know it's time to part ways. So whenever I hear people say, my cutoff game is so strong, I'm like, you must not have ever had the Lord clear the decks in order for your life to improve. But it will cause you to think, God, why do you have me going through so many things? Why does everything feel like it's an upheaval? And He's like, just trust me. And you might do everything but die in the process. And you're like, Lord, help me here. And then one day, after those tears have dried up and some time has gone by, you're like, you know what? My life is so much better. And it's kind of like when we go to the gym. You hear me say this all the time. When we're working on our muscles, or we're running, doing whatever, it might not feel good in that moment, but we know the results we're going after. And we know that if we are consistent and we keep it up, then what happens? One of these days, we start looking better. One of these days, we start feeling better. One of these days, what used to hurt us does not hurt anymore, and we can do more. We become more confident. And where am I going with this? We're becoming more confident in Christ as He allows these things to happen, as He allows the dust to settle. We're growing our faith muscle, not physical muscle in the sense. And so we just have to continue on knowing that if we persevere, if we are consistent and we trust the Lord, that He will indeed bring us into a glorious, good life. But we've got to hang in there, y'all. And just remember that the race isn't given to the swift or to the strong, but it's given to those that endure all the way through. So God is moving things in your favor. Don't worry about the things that's been cut off, because He's going to replace them with some things that you couldn't even believe were possible for you. He will replace people in a way that you can't figure out how you ever didn't know them, and that they will help you elevate mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everything. And then guess what? You're going to do the same for somebody else. So speaking of, share this with someone that needs some encouragement. Post it to your stories, repost it. We just got to encourage one another in these times that we live in. And don't forget to like and subscribe so I can help you be joyful on your journey called life. Stay blessed.